Welcome to my next little short guide video. Today I want to talk about how to start on a new world. There will be a new world 3. I guess it's gonna come in like 2 weeks maybe, but I'm just guessing. And yeah, I want to talk about how you can make a great start on this new world. As you can see, I'm on my World 2 account. It's a completely free-to-play account, 82 days. I completed the whole game in like under 60 days. And I also have my World 1 account where I play pay to win, and of course everything is maxed out. But I have experience on both play styles. And yeah, the first half I'm gonna talk about free-to-play, and the second half a little bit more about pay to win. So let's get started. First of all, you shouldn't clear on as a free-to-play player, you shouldn't clear every stage on every difficulty early on. Unfortunately, I cannot see exactly the rewards on first finish of each stage right now because I already cleared everything. But basically, like the green time limited ones give like the hour classes, and you don't really need them early on. You get them by accident anyway, and you just do use them when you like get a new hero and level him. Want to level him up pretty fast. But yeah, so I skipped these ones, and also like some some rewards are only like hour classes or essence, and you don't really need them. There are a few stages give like souls and beer and upgrade materials like the essences you need, like this ones, and you want to clear all of them, and then you just go like to the end or middle of this world, or beginning of this world, I guess, is where you start to struggle a bit. End of this, start of this. That's where you get easily, and then you have to farm a bit because you can't choose from too many different heroes. You have to level them to like level 30 first. 20, 30, 40, you get your first legendary, and if you're lucky you can go on pretty fast, but usually you don't get pretty lucky. So yeah, and at this point when you are a bit stuck around here, you want to farm the highest possible D1 dungeon you can clear on the highest difficulty you can clear. Usually medium difficulty got like 2 chests instead of 1, and the hard one got only 1 chest, so it's more likely to oftentimes you can clear the medium stages and get the same amount of gold. And ideally you want to farm on the 4th map, because as you can see, here's the epic chest, and the worlds before, like world 3 and so, it's not an epic chest, it's a normal chest. So you want to get to this dungeon as fast as possible. Also, you have to keep in mind to do the titans as well, because there's limited titans available each day, and let's say for example you get like 1 shadow legendary, but you also get 1 epic shadow that you want to level up. Then you need to farm shadow items it in advance already. Yeah, you also if you're clearing the map, you will get the materials for 1 of each element. So you can have 1 hero of each element, and as you go throughout the campaign, you are able to level them up without farming any titans. But if you want a second of that element, you need to farm up Titans. And yeah, just keep that in mind. You want to, if you have like a special combo in mind, if you, for example, get like Prellbock and also want to play Queer Chicken, then you should farm up Fire Titan as soon as it's available. Yeah, other than that, just do your daily stuff. Never go get a high counter here. Never get like a key counter here. You can have a maximum of 10 keys. You never want to be close to 10, as I'm right here, or at least over 10. You never want to be over 10. You never want to be about over 60 beer. And you want to farm as much D1 dungeon as possible. When you're stuck, you can clear the stars you're missing. But until that point where you are stuck in the campaign, you always want to farm the good quests, I would say, with the best rewards. Yeah, and if you like get a lucky good epic pull or legendary pull and you want to level this hero up, like we said, maybe one of your weaker ones, you can use your hourglasses to get him fast level up so you don't waste any time. That's when you use them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Try to get into a guild pretty fast to get the epic spheres. If you farm the whole week D1 dungeons, you can buy everything in this dungeon shop. I'm on this free-to-play and I can buy out everything like for weeks now without doing any dungeons. So it's possible to do to buy out everything here on the free-to-play. Yeah, so let's switch to pay-to-win. It's a bit different. On pay-to-win, you want to clear every star, everything possible. You can skip like on the map 1 or 2 because you want to get like 5 champion slots as fast as possible, of course. Also, you don't have to clear the missing stars here. It's like, yeah, usually when you pay a bit, beer shouldn't be a problem. So just for the hustle, or maybe you want to be on the Hall of Fame, so you can clear it all. But important for pay to win, you want to farm Titans in advance. Because as pay to win, of course, you play like 2 shadows or 3 shadow maybe even. And you should really try to get to like clearing maybe level 6 if possible, or 5, even 5, to get these things in advance, because at some point you will have your like legendary hero for level 40, for example, and you can't upgrade it to level 50 and have to wait 2 days. That would be a nightmare. So you want to really step up, do as fast as possible, farm as many as you can, and planning in advance. Also, you can get through the whole campaign like up to like map 7 pretty easily. At this point, it's gonna require some farming. You can do like D1 farming, but also when you are paying, you can also do like the D2 item dungeons, of course, because they give higher level items. You always want the highest level items, of course. You want to have like fast dungeons, fastest clear time as possible. 81, for example, I think it's better than 82 is better than 81 because you can clear it much faster. Other than that, 71 will be a great farming for a long time. 72 is not really to farm, but yeah, it's other than free to play. You want to get as fast as possible to 10-1 here. 10-1 is the best farming spot for a long time. I mean, gonna get stuck right here, of course. So you want to farm the highest amount of essence and gold as soon as possible. That's pretty much the goal, and it's doable. Just keep in mind to farm Titans on advance. If you're planning on spending money to get many different heroes and legendaries or epics, do it on day one, so you know what team. Ideally, you have your team you're gonna play for like 2 months on day one, and so you can sort out which items you're gonna farm, and yeah, it's much easier if you have your team set already on day one. You don't have to spend time on resetting on hour classes and so on. So make a plan what you're trying to play. If you're spending money on souls, do it day one. Try to get your team as soon as possible, and yeah, keep grinding. It's pretty much you want to clear the highest amount, the highest map as possible. It doesn't really matter if you're farming 8-1 or 8-10. It only matters if you're trying to get XP. Other than that, just farm the fastest possible. Buy as many daily supplies package. It's better than adventure supplies, of course, because it's you get more beer and dungeon keys and so on. You want to ideally buy everything in a magic toilet as well if you're paying that much. Other than that, get all the stuff in dungeon shop, of course. Get on the arena, you should get the books, the golden books as well, because they're gonna implement it in the future, in the near future, and yeah, of course, get the golden orbs, and yeah, just keep grinding, do everything, keep making titans in advance, clear everything you can, and you're good to go. Yeah, I hope this helped a little bit. I think there are still more tricks to discover. You can yeah, feel free to ask them in the comments, and I will try to answer them then. Yeah, have a good day.